Hi everyone. Okay, I'm going to explain really quickly what it is we are doing today. Just as a reminder, last time we talked about voltage dividers like this, and we said that V out is something that we measure across R2 because it is the voltage across R2 from that node to ground, and there's an equation for it. So you would have done this last time. And then today what we'll be doing is putting together our very own LDR circuit. So it looks like a voltage divider, except there's an LDR in there for R2. Now, the whole point of today's lesson is for you guys to go in your toolbox. So in this container part of your own toolbox, you should see a little breadboard and 2 LDRs and a few resistors. What you need to do is figure out, so basically every LDR is different, because it has a different high and low voltage based on how much light it's getting, but they're manufactured differently. So you don't know what your LDR resistance is until you actually put it in a circuit. So basically what we want to do is have an appropriately sensitive circuit so that you can do the thing that we did with our robot. Eventually you're going to be making one of these. And if you remember, when you shine light on it, it actually helps to get a motor to spin. So that's in your code. You're going to figure that out later. But basically, this is the preliminary step where we have to get a readable voltage. So basically what that boils down to is with your LDR, you have to come up with your resistor that pairs well with this LDR. With your LDR. So I'm going to show you the setup. So whoever your teacher is tomorrow, or Mr. T I think is in, they will have a 9-volt battery, and they're going to set up your circuit in the following way. So you're going to come over with your circuit saying, hey, I want to try this out. So we've got 9 volts here. And by the way, if you remember, the way you figure out the resistance of this, which this one happens to be 220, but you could look at the bands or you can use a multimeter. So basically, this is what we have. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to test my voltage across this by putting a node. I'm measuring ground, between ground, and I know this is red. It's not power actually, but I am going to take a measurement at what we called V out. So now I am going to take a measurement here, and remember this is a 9-volt battery, and what we can see is that at the moment, actually let me set this up. Okay, so at the moment my voltage is 6.5 volts. So now what I want to do is have this actually change voltage when I shine a light on it, and what we're looking for is a difference in about 2 volts. Okay, so when I shine my light, which I'm doing with my phone right now, over my LDR, okay, it goes down, but really not by that much. So I think what I need to do is figure out what a better resistor value might be. And if you think about it, I want actually for my voltage to go down more, meaning I want to spend more money at R1, this one. So instead of a 220 ohm resistor, what I'm going to do is reach for one of these 680 ones. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to try a 680. Okay, I'm going to put that in. Sorry, this is a bit wonky. Okay, oops. Okay. So now, same circuit, same amount of ambient light, and you'll see that 431 or 4.3 volts is what I now have as my V out node, maybe more like, yeah, 4.3. So let's shine light on this and let's see what we get. Hopefully it goes down more to like something like 2 volts. Hang on, I'm just going to move this over. Okay. So let's see what we get now. Okay. Yeah, I think it's hopping around a bit, but I think it's a little bit closer to 2 volts, which is what I want. Okay, so that's what you need to do today. I'm not sure if you're allowed your phones, but maybe we can make an exception once you, or maybe one of the teachers can use their phone with this setup. Okay, and then if you end up getting this done, if you don't, you can pause the video now, but if you get this done, remember that the whole point of this is that you want to actually get this into your VEX brain and be able to collect a value. So if you want, you can get one of these cables. Okay, it's in one of the toolboxes at the side of the field here. And notice when you plug into these side 3-wire extender things, the white wire is on top, the power line is in the middle, the red line, and then the bottom is always ground, the black wire. So you have to remember that, because when you actually plug this into your board, you're not going to plug it into the power wires, power lines. Okay, but I can now see, based on how I've plugged this in, okay, that row 4 is ground, row 5 is power, and row 6 is signal. Okay, so, and it's getting power and ground from the robot brain. So if you get to this stage, you can set up your LDR circuit using the photo that I've given you in the handout and this setup, and actually try to draw a reading into your robot brain. Okay, should be back on Wednesday, hopefully, to help you with this. And if you have any questions, we can go from there. Good luck, everybody. Bye.